Gyökeres done really well, held the ball up, scored his goal, missed a good chance. But then Jesus comes on for 15 minutes and he's like unbelievable. He could have had a hat-trick.
Just how good was that goal from...
Oh, the goal was brilliant. The way he moved it, and then moved it. But he's so quick the way he does it, and he's so comfortable. But then you'll be sitting on the coach or the aeroplane on the way home, and he'll be with his coaches going, do I play Jesus against Chelsea? Do I play him? And then he played against Man United and he never really got a kick. Do you know what I mean? So, for me, I think Gyökeres will play. I think he done very well. I think that's what you bought him for, is to hold the ball up, play it simple and give other people the ball.
But if we're being ultra-critical, he should have had a couple, shouldn't he?
He should have had a couple. He was a bit slow with his other one, but I'd say not many players score the other one. Pure strength, just absolutely... Just kept, I don't like using the word bully, but he kept the defender off and he just got his foot to it, and the goalkeeper was so close he couldn't save it. But his hold-up play was decent and I thought he was good. But Jesus, again, Havertz coming on, even, you know, their squad's just phenomenal. The subs they put on today.
Well, also, because, I mean, Saka picks up that injury in the warm-up, so Madueke comes on to replace him. Very, very late notice, and yet was key in that game.
Well, he had 2 assists.
Yeah.
He had one cross in for Zubamendi. He had the corner that come in that was given an own goal. You know, just come in, you know, as they come on, Odegaard come on, Martinelli come on, you know, Jesus come on. I mean, them 4 players I just reeled off there, Calafiori come on, 5 players. What team don't they get in? I don't know what team they don't get in, them 5 players. So, for me... I think that was the game. I think that for me that was the game that won Arsenal the Premier League.
Right. So then tomorrow, Clinton, City to respond away at Tottenham Hotspur and the league to kick off on Super Sunday.
That's a big game.
I never say that. Aston Villa at home to Brentford tomorrow.
Yeah, but they're 2 big games. Like Villa at home are good at Villa Park. Might be an injury to Ollie Watkins, but they've brought in Tammy Abraham. Will he be up to speed? So that's a big game. Man City is the one where Tottenham have gone. When they've gone to Tottenham recently, Tottenham have always turned them over, so this is a big game.
Well, they turned them over at the Etihad.
That's what I'm trying to say, but they have to respond because they've looked at the Arsenal. That's why we said earlier on, it's better if you're the team playing first because then you put pressure on the other team. Arsenal have done that now, and it's over to Man City. That'll be a good game there at Tottenham tomorrow.
But what Arsenal have just done, even Man City going to Tottenham and drawing the game, it's 6 points.
Yeah.
So, like, it's 2 more games, that is. And there's not a lot of games left, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So,
but
for me, City have to win. They have to go and win.
Yep.
And it's not an easy... I know Tottenham ain't been great at home, but it's not an easy play.
Even Tottenham fans won't want to win tomorrow.
No, I know what you mean.
That atmosphere is going to be strange there.
Yeah.
You know, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the last thing they will want is to see them red ribbons on that trophy.
But you're happy, aren't you?
Very happy. It was a big performance today, and we needed that because it's been disappointing a few weeks, to say the least. It's been a disappointing few weeks, but this was a big performance to get Arsenal back on track. It was a blip, just like Declan Rice said, but now we're back on track.
Back on track. 4-0 against Leeds, like I say, in the pouring
But they're in
rain
form as well, and it's not a difficult...
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an easy place to go to, Elland Road. So
you want to hear from Arsenal fans tonight?
Definitely want to hear from Arsenal fans. I want to hear from Wolves fans. Obviously, Tottenham and Man City tomorrow. Massive game.
Huge. OK.
Yeah. Someone told me that Tottenham want to lose that game.
What?
Tottenham fans want to... Yeah, I've heard some Tottenham fans say they don't mind losing.
Because they want Manchester City to win the title.
I couldn't believe it.
They've never said that before. Nowhere else to start but with the league leaders Arsenal, who've gone 7 points clear at the top now. Mikel Arteta's side scoring 4 against Leeds in the pouring rain to extend their lead at the top.
Well, it was a really impressive performance, I would say. I think to come here and win in the manner that we've done, it's very, very difficult to do. So big credit to the boys. We needed that win. I loved the way the team set up, the mindset that we had, the conviction that we play with, and how we have to navigate through different moments in the game. And the starters, the finishers, they all make an impact, and I'm really happy for that as well.
Can we shine a light on Madueke and the role that he played, not knowing he was going to play, had to come in, got his numbers, fans cheering his name, singing his name?
I keep telling them, football is so unexpected, so be ready, because when you don't expect it, you're going to give you an opportunity. And it happened in the warm-up with Bukayo. He came on and he certainly helped the team.
What is the situation with Bukayo? What was the reason why he had to come off?
He had a little niggle and he wasn't comfortable to start the game, so we made a decision straight away, and now we're going to have to do some tests tomorrow and see how he is.
That's to say that Nick Caramanlis joins us live now with a big smile on his face tonight. And I have to big up Jay before we even start, I have to say, because he was saying before this game, when we heard about Saka, he said, no problem, Madueke's on fire, and that's exactly what he did.
Exactly. I know my stuff.
Vicky. So, Nick, were you pleased as well that Madueke was in place of Saka today? Because he does seem like a player in form.
You can never be pleased that a player's injured, obviously, but
no.
Like Jay said, I think we've got enough cover now, and Madueke, he's on form, and he was brilliant. I am happy. I'm relieved. I think you can see it in the players' faces as well. Just felt like that bit of weight's just lifted off our shoulders a little bit. And to be honest, I said it before the game on my socials. I thought that was a perfect fixture for us today. I think, and the reason I say that is because the pressure's been building, but we were away from the cameras, the live cameras. We're away from the Emirates. 3 p.m. kickoff against a side that doesn't really sit back in a low block. So I just thought it could have been a good game for us, and I was proven correct. I don't know, Jay, you'll tell me about this.
I will.
As a professional, does it make a difference when the pressure's on if you're live on Sky, under the lights, against going away to Elland Road?
Depends on the player, to be honest. But I think that playing away at Elland Road, I think, helped. I think if you're at Emirates, there is slightly more pressure because there's expectation. Whereas when you're away, obviously you haven't got 60,000 fans that are expecting you to win. You've only got a small section of the the Leeds stadium that are going to be cheering for you. So I guess it would be a bit easier to play away. But again, it was a big performance and it was very much needed. One thing I wanted to ask you, Nick, it was one of the first times we've seen Odegaard left out. And obviously Havertz playing there. What did you make of that? Because I thought Havertz was pretty good.
Yeah, I think Havertz came in the last game as well, and he was very good as well. I think it was even better against Kairat. But, he's getting up to speed. It's nice to have that extra. Everyone's talking about Odegaard and Eze. I think the pressure's on Odegaard a little bit because he hasn't been at his best. Yeah. So, to drop him as your captain is a big call from Arteta. I like that. I think that's ballsy for him to do that. And but I think Havertz he can play there as well.
No, but Nick, I don't think when you say ballsy, I don't think it is that. I think it's just honest. I don't think Odegaard's been in form where he warrants a start week in, week out. And that's why, generally, the players that are captain are the ones that are going to start week in, week out. That's why I think other people now, I was talking about, obviously, Gabriel or Declan Rice, Saka when he's playing.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring you up to date with what Arteta said, actually, post-match. He said Odegaard's position isn't safe, but your role can change. So it's interesting. He's obviously been asked about it, hasn't he?
And I spoke about it during the week, and I was just saying, listen, Odegaard is a top player. I really want to see him navigate further up the pitch, because coming to get the ball off centre-halves is not where you want to see him. That's Zubimendi's role. He needs to be collecting the ball, like Havertz did in the European game during the week, on the half-turn, threading balls through to Gyökeres. Because I said, Gyökeres' performance during the week, that was probably the best performance I've seen him put in this season in terms of running onto things, getting the service he needs. I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Gyökeres was. I find it hard, if I'm being honest, because I'm still not convinced by Gyökeres. And today, when he went clean through, he's got to get a shot off much earlier. He didn't even need to take a touch. It's almost as like he's playing with jeans on and Timberlands. He's got to get a bit quicker and get away and get a shot off. I just felt like,
but that's confidence, Nick.
I thought if
Nick, that one there. Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you. That one there, I think, was confidence more than anything else. I think if he scored 10 Premier League goals this season, I don't even think he takes the touch to control it. I think he lets it come across his body and then bends it in. But again, he needs to build that confidence. But there's no doubt about it. That goal that he did score was fantastic. He held the defender off. He got across the defender, held him off, and then obviously finished it. And it was a great goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad he got that goal because, like you said yourself, that builds your confidence a little bit. And if you start building your confidence, maybe when he does go clean through next time, he just thinks, you know what, I'm just going to go and smash it in the corner. So it's always good. Do you know what? His hold-up play was good as well today. So I've got to give him his props for that.
It was much better. It was very positive.
Lots of positives coming out of Arsenal tonight. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, Nick. 7 points clear, top of the table.
We said off air, didn't we? I think confidence is key for him. And you're going to get confidence as a striker by playing well and scoring goals, and that'll do him the world of good today. Like Ray said, it's just the reaction. That reaction in the box, split second, gets in front of his defender and puts it away. So certainly do his confidence the world of good.
Yeah, this is his goal once again. Just also in the right place at the right time. What do you like about it, Ray?
Well, I like the movement, because as soon as Martinelli comes back, he knows he's going to make his run across Bogle. He got a little bit ball watching, Bogle, as I'm being honest, but that's what strikers have got to do, make their runs, and hopefully the ball will be delivered into that area. But when he's getting pulled back, he does enough to get something on it, like a shin really, to pull it into the back of the net, and that's all good strikers do that. And he'd be delighted with that goal, and I'm sure Mikel Arteta.
Delighted as well, because he took Gyökeres off, replaced him with Gabriel Jesus, and he got in on the party.
Well, yeah, that's the beauty of the squad. As we said before, we just asked Madueke, and he said, look, everybody's in it together. Obviously, everybody wants to start the game, but you're going to play a big impact as well off the bench, and this is a fantastic goal, it really is. Great turn there, but he just gets that half a yard. Here we go. That shows his quality there. And what a finish. No chance for the Darlow in goal. But here you see his movement here, it's really, really good. Top draw, he makes that run there, but here, that little turn, and now that half a yard he's got there, and he puts it into the bottom corner. That's a brilliant goal, it really is.
It's a superb piece of skill, isn't it? Superb piece of skill. Yeah. And the impact from the bench. I just said Martinelli with the assist. You know, Noni was not expecting to start, he did, assist. And this man Jesus comes off the bench and scores that goal. It's just a touch of class, touch of quality, and an impact from the bench. You see the strength and depth in this squad.
We talked a lot in the build-up to this game about the psychological battle that Arsenal were facing. No wins in 3 Premier League games. Their lead at the top cut down. They've done the business today. Put this win into context for us in terms of their response and the fact that they're now 7 clear and they can watch tomorrow.
Yeah, they're at arm's length again now, aren't they? And they need a job to do. I'm sure they felt the pressure leading into this game. It's not always a bad thing to feel the pressure, the responsibility to go out and win. And they did that in style. So credit to Arsenal. And like we said before, chalked a game off. And they're in a good place. They're in a good position at this moment in time.
And also, I mean, look at the goal difference as well. You never know how close it's going to be at the end of the season. And to score 4 goals away from home, you know, puts him in a decent goal difference as well, which could be important at the end of the season. Who knows?